This past weekend, the Florence County Sheriff's Department's 8th annual Bikers Poker Run was canceled because it was considered an illegal event. That's right, the event that has for 7 years been unbeknownst to the law enforcement agency, the Florence County Keepers of the Peace were participating in an illegal gambling operation. What a bunch of hockey. You know what? For 7 years, they've been using this bikers run as their main source of income to pay for a camp for the PD area's children, some of which are underprivileged and at risk. This money from the poker run was used to have Camp PD Pride. And for all these years, thousands of kids have had the opportunity to participate in this camp, but not anymore because of the ruling that it is now an illegal operation to have the poker run, which helps fund this project. You're probably asking, how has this become such a problem? Why kids are having to pay the price for such a disaster? You see, the state attorney general's office had issued an opinion stating that this event and other poker runs that are held all across this state for every reason imaginable has now all of a sudden been ruled illegal. Now, wait a minute. It hasn't been ruled all of a sudden, because the law has always said anything where there's a payout, where you are putting money or things of value up as a prize in return of accomplishing something or being lucky at winning a race, you have participated in gambling. Now, that's an oversimplification, of course. But the bottom line is, in my opinion, these kids who have been benefiting from this fundraiser for all these years just got one big slap in the face by the state of South Carolina. You know, once again, stupidity rules and common sense loses. You know, this issue needs to be addressed, and it needs to be an issue that is addressed right now. You know, as I told a newspaper reporter in an interview Friday, the folks in Columbia have got to get their act together. They have got to get our sorry excuse for a legitimate and reasonable state laws incorporated in what is called the South Carolina Constitution. They've got to get it straightened out. You know, this is not the first time issues have come up in the last couple of years that have left people asking, what do the laws mean? What are we supposed to do? We're getting different stories from different people. Different people are interpreting the law differently, and therefore everybody is suffering from something that should be very clear. You know, people, these political games have got to stop. Common sense has to be exercised when our legislative bodies go about our business. It's really simple to understand. We want government to stop spending and giving handouts. Then when we have people who want to go about and do something good, something that will raise money, that will help fund these projects, we shut them down because our laws are misunderstood and not put out there and enforced equally for year after year after year. Then all of a sudden the carpet is pulled out from underneath these fundraisers, and charitable events, kids, the needy, are the ones that pay and suffer for our stupidity and lack of common sense. Well, folks, enough is enough. Enough is enough. It's time to get real and do what is right. Attention, elected officials. This is meant for you. It is time for you to be held accountable for your actions and the silly laws and the way that these laws are created. It's time for you to pay the piper. Folks, it's time for you and me. It's time for all the voters to have a voter revolution. It's time to make some changes. Either the elected officials do what's right, Get these things straightened out like now, not years and years down the road, or assuming you really care, it's time for us to make some changes. Now then, people, it's up to you. Where do we go from here? Do we continue accepting these stupidity, ignoramus actions that are taking place, or do we make some changes and get some people in there that can do the job and will do the job? Well, that's up to you, and that's up to me, and it starts with the next election. Folks, you can join me every morning from 7 to 9 a.m. at In the Pickle Barrel at the PD's best place for talk. News Talk 970 WJMX and 97.9 FM. And we also stream live at www.newstalk970online.com. So join me in the Pickle Barrel every morning, and we'll see you right here next time I've got something to say, which is not too far away from right now. Have a great day.